Hey guys, this is MCOGAMER27. Today I'm going to bring you a video that is my opinion. My opinion. Um, so anything that you like hear me say, like I said, this is my opinion. And if you disagree, God bless you, because this is just my opinion. So why is gaming? It is the number one media consumption right now. Even Hollywood wants to now jump into gaming. Okay, The Last of Us, perfect example. That game's been over 10 years, one of the best games ever made. And it's funny that HBO just did a whole series on it, and is the number one show of like HBO right now. There's a reason for that. So these are my examples why I believe that gaming is now the number one media consumption. That you could look it up. Hollywood, it is trying to get into gaming, like I said. But if you look at Google, it's $1 billion business. And before it was the movies, because people didn't have consoles. Now, like I said, Hollywood wants to go into gaming. Don't take my word for it. Look it up. Look it up in Google. Directors, everything. They all want to go into gaming. Now, this is my opinion why. First things first. When you was a kid, well, when I was a kid, the first media consumption was books, right? So, of course, I'm a Trekkie. So this is, okay, I'm a Trekkie. So when you read a book, books are great because you read and you learn about the characters. But one thing about books that like games do not do is that you have to develop the world in your mind. All right, every writer has to picture that world, and and if it's a good writer, he will like describe that world and you could actually envision it. And if he's explaining the character, you have to envision that character. If he says what he's wearing, so you have to envision it, and you have to use your own imagination to actually develop a world within a book. And that is great. That's very exercise like for like your like mind. It's very healthy. Reading is an amazing exercise tool mentally. Books are awesome. But what happens? Years after books came out, now, as you know, let's say nine out of 10 movies and game. Let's go with movies. Movies are made out of books that were written before the movie came out. Okay, so this is a book. Let's say this book was Jurassic Park. That was a movie prior, correct? Jurassic Park. So let's say this was Jurassic Park. But now, years later, they had the like technology to make movies. Now they put the book into a movie. You get it? So now you could now envision the person that did this movie, their own interpretation of like what Jurassic Park was, the way the mountains look, the way all the animals look. But that's their interpretation, right? But the movie's good, you love it. And of course, yes, I do collect VHS. I got tons of movies like this too. But just giving you like an example, okay? Now let's go further than that. So now we're in the movie age, right? Hollywood, breaking boundaries. Gaming comes in the picture. Early 70s, late 80s. Technology. Now let's go to modern times. Way advanced. Now remember, for many years, movies was the number one consumption. But now, remember, Jurassic Park as a book, you had envisioned it. Then they made a movie. So now you could actually see it. So you don't even have to envision it. You could just enjoy the movie that they created. Now watch. Now, I love Jurassic Park so much, I could live it. I could manipulate that world. I'm in that world. I'm playing in that world. Now you understand? So now you came from 3 different medias to like the last media that you don't have to envision no more, that you don't have to read no more, but you manipulate the world you're in. You could do whatever you want in this world, but you're living the book that you read. You're living, okay, the movie you saw. My nephew, Samuel, thank you. He got me Godfather. All right, in 4K. Thank you, Stevie. Okay, he got me this as a gift. And this is 4K, amazing, okay? But even though this is 4K, it looks beautiful, but he knows I love this series so much. But let's say I want to live this world. Well, I have the games. Godfather and Godfather 2. Because developers made Godfather 2, okay? It was a book first, then a movie, and now we live it. Now we live the world. That's why I believe gaming will always be now, going forward, the #1 media consumption in the world. This is MCO Gamer. Peace.